the ocean is a pretty big place, and it's also home to some of the most ferocious predators on Earth, sharks. Now, when you hear the word shark, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? For many people, it's the Jaws theme song. And if you're one of them, you're not alone. But the truth is that sharks don't actually make a sound when they hunt. So where does that iconic sound come from? Well, it comes from the movie Jaws, of course. But why did they add this sound to the movie in the first place? Well, because it makes for great theater, of course. But the truth is that it also reflects a common misconception about how sharks hunt. We think of them as these loud, crashing beasts that announce their presence with a mighty splash as they leap out of the water to snatch their prey. But the reality is much different. In fact, sharks are so quiet that you might mistake them for a different species entirely. Sharks have evolved over the course of millions of years, and they've developed some pretty nifty hunting techniques along the way. Some sharks are ambush predators, meaning they like to sneak up on their prey before making a quick dash to grab them. Other sharks are more active hunters, chasing down their prey through the water. But regardless of what technique they use, one thing is for sure, sharks are deadly predators, and they should not be messed with.
Ow.
Now let's take a closer look at how exactly sharks hunt. When it comes to hunting, sharks are the epitome of form-following function. Their sleek, streamlined bodies make them perfectly adapted for life in the water. Their fins allow them to move through the water with ease, and their powerful tails propel them forward at top speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. But it's not just their physical attributes that make sharks such efficient hunters. It's also their sensory abilities. Sharks have an incredible sense of smell, and they use it to track down prey from miles away. They can detect the scent of blood in the water and hone in on its source with incredible accuracy. This ability is especially useful for ambush predators who rely on catching their prey off guard. But once a shark has located its prey, how does it capture it? Well, that's where their other senses come into play. Sharks have an amazing sense of hearing, and they use it to listen for the sounds their prey makes. For example, some species of sharks can hear the heartbeat of their prey through the sounds they make while swimming. Using this information, the shark is able to pinpoint the exact location of its prey and strike with precision. Sharks also have an incredible sense of electroreception, which means they can detect the weak electrical signals produced by living things. This ability helps them to find prey that is hidden in the sand or behind rocks and vegetation. With this combination of sensory abilities, sharks are well equipped to hunt down their prey no matter where they hide. One of the most famous examples of a shark's hunting prowess is the great white shark. These massive creatures are known for their incredible speed and agility in the water, but they're also incredibly stealthy. Great white sharks use a technique known as suction feeding to catch their prey. This involves creating a negative pressure in their mouths, then quickly closing their mouths to suck in their prey. But the secret to the great white shark's success is its ability to get close to its prey without being detected. They use their incredible sense of smell to track down seals and other marine mammals, then rely on their stealth and speed to get within striking distance. Once they're close enough, they put their suction feeding technique into action, and voila, a successful hunt. Now you know just how quiet sharks can be when hunting. Their stealthy approach and incredible sensory abilities make them masters of their underwater domain. So next time you're watching a movie about a shark attack, remember that the real thing is even more terrifying. Thanks for watching. See you next time.